Hello YouTube! My name is Megan Maliberte and I am an aspiring writer and I'm currently working on the Blue Ridge Murder Mystery series. My first novel is about Michaela Hayden and Joe Abernathy investigating a series of murders taking place in a small town near the Blue Ridge Mountains. For this novel, I'm using the town of Culpeper as kind of my base for the story. I might be changing the name of the town, making up my own thing. I'm not quite sure yet. We're still in the planning phase. But I do have my main characters outlined. Michaela, Joe, my first murder victim, and my murderer. It's an ongoing process, and in order to do it right, I really wanted to take the time to plan everything out. So when I do sit down to write, I'll actually be able to write and probably make it past chapter 1. I've done a lot of writing in the past. I've pretty much been writing since I was like 5 and could hold a pencil, even if I couldn't spell right. I've been doing a lot of sci-fi writing over the past couple of years. Most of it just fan fiction type stuff. This is probably, I don't know, my 1000th attempt at a novel, and biggest blunder in the past has been that I've never outlined. So I get chapter 1 done, it's nice and pretty, and then I don't know where to go from there. So I'm hoping that by taking the time to actually outline this novel, I'll get it done. I did try this before, writing this particular novel for these particular characters. Set it in a different location. I had originally used New York. I got 1 chapter wrote, and that was it. Of course, I didn't outline it. And recently, Michaela has come back to me. And I've decided that, you know what, I really need to pick this up again and I need to do it right. So that's what I'm doing. I really wanted to do it right. And I'm sorry if I'm babbling, but apparently you should really outline your vlogs. This is my first one, so I do apologize for the horribleness of it. I'm hoping that my future ones will be a lot better. I'll have them planned out a little bit more. I can't tell you how introverted I am and how horrible this is making me feel right now, putting myself out there. But then you're like, yeah, you're writing a novel, and when you put it out there, people are going to read it, people are going to see it. Yeah, that's scary too. I've been told I have a really fun personality, and I hope to convey that at some point in these videos. Hopefully when I become more comfortable doing them, because right now I'm looking at a little camera and I'm talking to it and I feel like a complete idiot. And I'm saying a lot. Imagine that. This is the worst public speaking thing I could ever possibly think of doing. And I'm off on a tangent. See why you should plan these things out? Just like your novel, imagine that. So, I'm hoping that through these vlogs and my Facebook page, Twitter page, Instagram, I will include the links in the description below, that I will be super encouraged and feel like I have to actually report back to you guys every week. I'm hoping I can do these videos every week. I work 2 jobs, so writing is kind of my 3rd job on the weekends. And I'm hoping that possibly Friday afternoons, after my 1 job, I can actually sit down and record these videos for you. Hopefully I'll be able to report the progress I made the following weekend as to how far I've gotten with my writing, and kind of give everyone an idea of what it kind of is like to write a novel. you always see videos of authors after the fact. So they've already published their book and they're just answering questions, or they're talking about in general what they went through. I kind of want to give everyone an idea of what it's like to go through the whole process as it's happening. Through, yay, I've written 5,000 words today, to, oh my god, I fucking suck as a writer. Through the creative mood swings, as I've heard they're referred to. And I'm already having those, imagine that. You're gonna get those through like every part of the writing process. It's horrible. Creative people get them all the time. I got them when I painted or drew or wrote some little thing for an RPG or something. It's very easy to hate on yourself and not so easy to say, oh, that's actually kind of good. These videos that I'm doing today, I could probably make a blooper reel. I have critiqued myself ever so often, so I do apologize for the immense amounts of edits that I'm probably going to have to do on this, so I'm probably going to look like I'm all chopped up. I'm hoping that you at least get something from these videos. I do, again, apologize for being all over the place, because I feel like I am. And hopefully I'll cut that out in the edits. If not, I'm sorry. I am on Facebook. There will be links. I'm sorry if I said that already. What else? Ooh, let's talk about today. So today, I actually went out and did some stuff for my book. Writing is not all sitting in front of your computer screen. A lot of people are familiar with that mantra of write what you know. I used to struggle with that, and I am one of those people who took it seriously. And I sat there and thought, what the fuck do I know about what the fuck do I know? I know about computer shit, but it's not like I want to read that. And I'm sorry, I do curse, so throwing that out there. Disclaimer. After the fact. But I don't want to read about that. Just because I know it doesn't mean I want to write it or read it. I do like hackers though, but anyways. Yeah, so write what you know. Really? And then I discovered writing what you know entails research. Because if you don't know it, there's this great thing called Google. And with Blue Ridge Murders, I'm basing it in a place where I actually live. So, to solve the write what you know thing, I actually went out today. And even though I visited these places 1,000 times today, 1,000 times, I actually sat down and I wrote about the places. So I took notes on certain places that I visited today. I kind of don't want to name names because I'm not entirely sure if it's legal for me to write their exact names without their permission. I haven't exactly gotten permission yet. So I'm not going to mention the specific places until I'm sure. And then again, I'll probably change their names in the novel just to be on the safe side. I probably won't even call Culpepper. So yeah, I sat there and I really watched what went on. And I was very surprised. So of course I wrote about it. And that is research. Just going to a place that you know, sitting there and writing about it. And until today, I really didn't realize the things that went on in these places. So yes, I'm writing about something I kind of know, but not really, if that makes sense. I mean, I'm not a cop, so. And my two, Michaela and Joe, they're detectives. Yes, I have a criminal justice background. I did go to school for it, but I'm not a cop. I work in IT. I'm a computer nerd. And I'm not writing about computer nerds. So, I'm writing what I don't know, but I'm learning what I don't know. And you know, it's okay if you don't know about the places you're going to write about, because you know what? Google. You can always Google. I can't tell you how immensely resourceful the internet is. I mean, you use the internet, you can learn just about anything, find out anything. And then if you need to see it, there's this awesome thing called Google Earth. You can zoom in, you can see streets, you can see houses, whatever you need. So yeah, that's what I did today. I have a ton of notes. I also worked on Michaela's playlist. And you're thinking, playlist? Are you serious? What the hell? Before you start criticizing me on that, I'm going to tell you this. When you're stuck and you have no inspiration, first thing I turn to is music. Music. I always have music going when I'm writing, when I'm just thinking, and I think Michaela and I are similar in that. She uses music to help her think. I can't tell you how much when I'm stuck, putting on a certain song, it gets me through it. So that is my answer to writer's block, kind of, because I get writer's block and just fucking forget it, because I ain't getting nothing done. That is something I am definitely going to have to work on when I'm writing my novel. You start getting that attitude where, oh my god, I have writer's block, forget it. You're never going to get it done. Never. So you really got to work through your writer's block. Just say, fuck you, writer's block. I don't give a shit. And just write. Even if it is shit. Oh well, that's what editing's for. You write it, it's shit, delete it. Day 2. Anyways. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did today. Was work on my playlist for Michaela, which is coming along pretty nicely. It's starting to flow. I went through and I found a bunch of songs that I thought fit the character, and I put them into a playlist. And today I actually listened to it. I figured out her theme song. I'm so happy. I organized her songs a little bit that would flow more with the story. So as I'm writing, I have her songs. And it's kind of like my outline a little bit. And yeah. So that was that. I had some awesome tea. Awesome lunch. And again, I'm sorry that I'm saying and then I have a lot of edits, and that you probably just heard my Facebook go off. I tend to have Facebook up a lot. It's evil. Rots your brain. What else? So I have some locations. I think we talked about that. That might be all I have. I'm still working on my website. I still need to write a bio. You would think that wouldn't be difficult, but apparently it is. Oh my god. That is like the hardest thing to do, is to write about yourself. I don't understand why. But then again, you know, doing a vlog, whatever the hell you call it. I'm doing one of those and I'm having a hard time with it. Introvert. Yeah. So I gotta get that done. But other than that, the webpage is looking good. I really wish there were more videos of the Blue Ridge. I would really love to showcase that on the website. If you know any film guys, I'm not super rich, but we could work something out. That would be great. I would really love to have something that's Blue Ridge related to Virginia in some way. Even if it's just like clips from other videos and we edit them and put them together with some really nice soft music. Kind of like how the page already is, but more Virginia focused. I don't feel that the video, some aspects of it mirror the Blue Ridge Mountains, but not entirely. I'm not entirely sure where that video is of. It might be New Zealand, not sure. And I'm probably just telling myself, yeah. And I'm sorry I'm moving around so much. I am extremely nervous doing this video. I'm talking to myself. I feel like I'm a crazy person. One thing you should probably learn is I am weird. I will go ahead and I will admit that. I am weird. You'll see a bit of weirdness in these videos probably. You probably already think I'm a nut. Whatever. I don't care. The writers are weird, so if you're a writer, you probably know I'm telling the truth. I also drink a lot of wine before I did this video. I do not like public speaking. I hate it. Makes me cringe. Groups of people, ugh. And the internet, I will tell you what, it is the biggest group of people ever. Ever. Ever! So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. And I'm off on a tangent again. This is why you should outline. Outlining, so important. And I'm a planner too. You think I would have outlined this. That might be all I have. The reason I started doing these vlogs, I blame Jenna Marcy. Jenna Marcy, you should check her out. I'll try to remember to include her link in the description below. She wrote a book recently, Eve the Awakening. I haven't had a chance to read it, but I absolutely love her videos. I think her personality and I are about the same. I just hate how she makes these vlogs look so easy. Because they're not. They're not. I'll tell you that right now. Unless you're an extremely extroverted person, these vlogs ain't easy. I don't know how vloggers do it. I'm hoping it gets easier with time. The more I look at the little light on my monitor, the more comfortable I'm feeling. But I'm rambling. So again, I apologize for that. And I'm gonna try to keep these videos a hell of a lot shorter in the future. I'm just gonna stick to what I've done. And I think that was pretty much all I've done this week, was do some research on some locations that Michaela might visit. Hopefully I'll get some for Michaela and Joe. Maybe just Joe by himself. I did drive around Culver trying to find some houses that I thought maybe Joe might live at. It sounds weird, but the more you think of your characters as actual people, the easier it's going to be for you to write about them. I'm already kind of talking about them like I know them. I was shopping online the other day and I'm like, you know what? Michaela would wear that. You know what? Joe would look fucking amazing in that three-piece suit. Hell yeah. Oh my god, if Michaela wore that, she would kill herself. Just saying. So things like that. I do want to thank my murderer and my victim. They are actual people. I'm not going to name names. That's a surprise. You'll have to read the book. I have to finish the book first. But you'll have to read it in order to find out who they are. I have made them swear to secrecy. And if they tell, well, yeah. You just imply whatever you want to imply there. But yeah. So, my murderer and my victim are actual people. But thanks to them and the little bios I made them fill out, so I made them do some work. After begging me to be my murderer and my victim, they actually gave me some ideas for locations for the death. And of course I'm planning more murder after my initial one. And some violence and some blood. And some ass kicking. Because there's always gotta be ass kicking. You cannot have a book without ass kicking. I love a book where there's ass kicking. And the female's doing the ass kicking. And she's gonna kick some ass. Yes, she will. Hopefully. But yeah. So that's pretty much Blue Ridge Murders. It's still a work in progress. But you're along for the ride. I'm so excited. The longer I do this video, the more comfortable I'm getting. I hope it has nothing to do with the fact that I drank a bottle of wine before I did this, working at courage and confidence, talking myself. Anyways, so I think we'll call it a day for today. And hopefully I'll have more to tell you next Friday. Which maybe it's Halloween. Maybe we'll do something Halloween related. Yeah, dress up. I don't know. We'll see. So until then, I guess I'll see you guys later. Peace out. If there is anything that you guys want to know, want to ask, whatever, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what you want to know, and maybe I'll have an answer for it. If it don't, I'll Google. Until next Friday, peace out.